Felt good. Yeah, getting back out there in game action and having guys behind you and going against another team. Felt good to kind of feel the pace of the game again and go through kind of that routine this morning and whatnot. So, yeah, overall, a good day.
Is there anything specific you were working on today?
I think we're just trying to kind of work everything, work on some situations that we would in the game, some sequencing stuff, and just trying to get all the pitches in.
So how'd that go for you?
It felt great, go out there and have a defense behind you. It was a lot of fun to be able to, obviously see people in the stands and get out there for my first game action. But, I thought it went really well and just excited to be out there.
To hit 96 and to have the stuff that you had, how important was that, even though it's just your first start of the spring?
I mean, yeah, it's just my first start. Like you said, there's a lot to build off of. But obviously to be able to fill up the strike zone like I was able to, and obviously have my velo at a pretty good spot right now, especially early on. I'm excited for that. Just something to build off of for me going forward and just be able to get my feet wet and feet underneath me. I was excited to do that today.
Aside from staying healthy, what are your goals as the regular season approaches here?
I'd say build up my innings. Obviously I only went late. I don't remember how many pitches exactly, but around 48 something pitches today. So obviously be able to build the pitch count up. That's obviously an important factor going forward towards the regular season. But like you said, just staying healthy is the other main point right now.
How long had you been thinking about this day?
A long time. Yeah, probably 18 months, I would say. So as soon as I got the surgery done, I knew this is what was on the horizon. So it was just about being consistent and keeping the day-to-day and keeping the faith. But I've been thinking about this day for a long time, so I'm excited to get my feet underneath me.
Yeah, were there extra butterflies when you took the mound there?
There was, yeah. I was a little nervous out there. It was, I've been thrown in so long with the defense and the crowd and whatnot, but being able to go out there and just compete with the defense behind me and a lot of guys that I grew up in the system with too, being out there. It was just a lot of fun to be able to do that.
You talked about building up innings. How focused are you on the quality of your stuff at this point? Is that a secondary concern, or does that have to be at the top of your mind still also?
I feel like it comes hand in hand. I mean, you don't really want to throw bad stuff out there, so you're obviously trying to keep your stuff as quality as you possibly can, but also maintain velo and shapes throughout the outing. That's kind of what I'm focused on doing, especially having 3 innings right now and then eventually going to 4 and 5 and 6 and so on. But just being consistent through that process, and obviously the goal is to maintain the velo throughout that. So that's something I'm focused on.
Nice to see Benge hit a home run there.
Yeah, and again, I think I said it before the game, the left on left. We saw that today. 2 strikes, he stays in there, and he's not only able to put the ball in play, but he drives the ball with authority. Again, part of what he does, and it's exciting.
Just what did you make of Christian Scott's outing, and what do you think about what he's been able to do, considering he hasn't pitched in 18 months?
Yeah, look, pretty impressive. First time out there facing another team. He's been a long road for him. It hasn't been easy, especially when you have to go through the whole rehab process. And he had a taste of it in 2024, and he was really good for us. But just with the way the ball's coming out, he's got live on that fastball, not only 96, but he's just live. And the way he was using all of his pitches, the cutter was really good, the sweeper was good, the changeup, everything. And he attacked. That's one thing from him. He's not going to back down from attacking hitters. He's going to stay on the attack, and we saw that today. Just the fact that he was competing out there, it was just fun to watch.
I know he's always been good at throwing strikes, but given the Tommy John surgery, are you surprised at how quickly his command has come back?
Not really, because he knows what he's doing. And like I said, that's been his thing, right? That he's in the strike zone, and he continues to stay on the attack. So he doesn't not only get strike one, he gets strike one and he keeps going. He keeps going after hitters. So that's who he is.
Did Lindor end up swinging today?
Yeah, he started his hitting progression today.
What did he just?
I'm not sure, but
Started swinging.
Yes.
It's obviously a good sign for you.
Yep.
Get any reports from anything from over the
Yeah, Nolan was good. Velo was up. He was able to get his 4 ups. Felt good. Now we just got to wait till tomorrow, see how he, bounced back. Luis Robert was good. I heard Bo made a hell of a play down the line. He was playing third base. A lot of positive report from the guys that were playing on the backfield.
And Robert felt okay?
Yep. Felt good. Hit a double, ran the bases, played defense. So,
how did it feel to take one out today?
It always feels great, but, you can't really focus too much on results or anything, just knowing that my work that I do pregame and postgame is really all that matters to me. Results, yeah, they're nice, but, at the end of the day, sticking to your work.
Carlos said before the game that he's really been impressed with your approach against left-handers. Excuse me, and that was another example of it today. How much of a focus is that for you to make sure that you're effective against left-handed pitching as well?
I don't really think about it too much. Honestly, it doesn't matter to me who's up there. I just try and do my best to win the battle.
I noticed at least last year you walked a lot against left-handed pitchers. Do you view the ball differently at all, or is there something that allows you to kind of see the ball better and kind of take those pitches when needed?
I wouldn't say so. I'd say the only part where it really gets uncomfortable would be maybe if a guy's throwing from way behind me, then it looks a little funky. But I feel like righty and lefty, if they're both over the top, it's pretty standard.
How do you assess your spring as a whole so far as you compete for the right field job?
I felt like came in, trying to be myself, and I feel like I have. I feel like I've come in every day, put in the work. Whatever happens, that's in God's hands. So can't control it. Just take it a day at a time.
How excited are you to see McLean pitch in the WBC? To have a Oklahoma State and current teammate, get that kind of opportunity on a big stage like that.
Oh, that'll be amazing to watch. Can't wait to turn on my TV, watch that, watch play against Italy. I think he might be throwing against Nick Morabito, who's also on the team. So being able to watch that matchup at a big stage like that would be pretty cool.
He, he's obviously embracing it, and as someone who's known him for a long time, what makes him good at embracing that kind of situation, no matter what the spotlight is.
I feel like at the end of the day, he just goes out there and has fun. He doesn't really care who's out there, who's he's going up against. He just goes out there and has fun. That's all you can do.